Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is French Fry on the floor. This is going to be a my top 10 original Xbox games video. Number one is going to be Halo Combat Evolved, of course. This game was a gem for anybody growing up back in around 2001 area. This game was all anybody played around me because of the multiplayer, the single player. I must have played through maybe the single player like 20, 30 times. Like no bullshit. Just in a nutshell, hundreds of hours of fun. Number two is gonna be Ninja Gaiden. When I first played this game back in 2004, I didn't like it. Then I got good at the game. I got the combos down, the blocks, and I started playing the game right. And then I started loving it. Still to date, one of my favorite hack and slash games. With Ryu Hayabusa being one of my most favorite video game characters. But yeah, Ninja Gaiden. Can't praise it enough. Number three would be Halo 2. This game was where my Xbox fanboyism started or began. The multiplayer and Xbox Live together was a sweet package. That made me jump ship from the PS2 because I mainly played in PS2 back then, but then I switched to the Xbox soon after. Around I think 2003 or 4, one of those. Next one is going to be number 4, which is Half-Life 2. Still easily one of my most favorite games ever. But this version on the Xbox came out in 2005, and the Xbox struggled at times with performance to play the game because it was a big game, and just Xbox struggled at times. Looked decent nonetheless. It didn't have PC at the time, so this was the only choice I could really.
Where are you guys?
My only way to play the game was on the Xbox. It looked good, but still, on some of the boat sections and the car sections that lagged. But yeah, still a great game on the Xbox. Not as good as PC though. You know what I'm saying. Next is number 5, which is Doom 3. I ain't gonna lie with Doom 3 to you guys. This game creeped me out. When it first came out back in 2005. Still today, a tense atmospheric game. Great first-person shooter that's fun to play as I speak right now. Came back 10 years ago. Still love the sound of the plasma gun reload. I don't know why I love that sound. But yeah, the hell levels were really cool. I thought way back then. But yeah, can't praise it enough. Number 5 all time. So next is gonna be a weird one, but still a good game. Toki, number 6, gonna be a Toki Myth of Demons. This was a weird one for me back in 2003. As a young kid, still wanted to play because it looked different from everything else that was coming out at the time. Weird story, but destructive environments were really cool. It had a leveling system, which I can't really remember too much about. And it had you could change your weapons out. They had different weapons. I can't remember exactly what they were though. All that made this game, an above-average game in my opinion when it came out. I loved playing it. Next one is number 7. It's gonna be another weird one that you may not know. It's called Breakdown. All I can remember about the Breakdown about this was it came out in 2004. Had odd plot. The Xbox exclusive, and the mix was a first-person shooter and fighting. It was a good game, not a great game that I found kind of frustrating at times. But yeah, I liked the cover art when it first came out. The cover of the box had Xbox exclusive. It had like a fist, I think it was, and a bunch of dudes in the background. Yeah, I can't really remember much about Breakdown. I remember I liked it, but that was about it. Number 8 is gonna be Shenmue 2. I watched my bro play this, play the first one way back, and whenever it came out, I think it was 2099 maybe. It's hooked from there. You know, I just, it was an intriguing game to me, you know, with the story and whatnot. And then I played Shenmue 2 myself, and I think back in 2003, you know, I wasn't impressed by 2, but still, I liked the setting, story, you know, I won't lie, I didn't finish the game, I didn't play the whole game through, so yeah, can't remember much. There wasn't much fighting in the game, you know, there was less fighting and more character development, and wow, it just wasn't as good as the first. I watched the whole, you know, all the first one. I didn't think it was better at all. You know, I didn't think it was good. But yeah, next one's gonna be number 9, which is gonna be Madden 05. You know, this was just a fun game to play with your friends. You know, go Bucks. But yeah, you bring your friends over, go online. You know, had some fun legendary teams to play on or to play with. You know, it had some nice practice drills that it was kind of addicting for me at the time, the practice drills. I don't know why, because it had like gold medals, silver medals, bronze, and you could improve your time and whatnot. Also, the team rosters were pretty good that year. But yeah, but you know, Madden right now, I don't really like Madden. As we speak, I just, you know, same game every year. They don't try and do anything different, so I'm off Madden. You won't really see me play that. Okay, number 10 is going to be the Chronicles of Riddick. Is Escape from Butcher's Bay. This game, when it came out, was a surprise for me in 2004. You know, a hard game to describe, but satisfying to learn. A satisfying game to learn and explore. Story was cool for me.
Not now.
You know, escaping Butcher Bay. You know, it was fun escaping Butcher Bay because they, you know, say it wasn't possible. You know, so I was like, okay, well, that's gonna be the game. I'm gonna escape this place. But yeah, it was really fun. Had some good boss moments. You know, the bosses were pretty cool, and there was choices to make in the game too, kind of like character choices. Yeah, it was a fun experience to play through. But yeah, that was my 10. There wasn't a ton of original Xbox games I liked. There may have been a few more, but only a few more. I mean, these were my top 10. These are the most I played back then. And as you see, 2004 was a great game for gaming, because that was what most of my games consisted of, like 2003, 2004. Those were good year. But anyways, that's my top 10. You can disagree or agree. This is my opinion on my top 10. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. Yeah, leave a like, comment if you liked the video. Thank you for watching.